Welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of December the 6th to the 12th, 2021. I decided that this month of December I would shift things and do things a little bit different, and this is a 5-card spread. You've all seen 5-card spreads before, but this particular one is called the Horseshoe, and it is a little bit different. So I do have clarification cards with it. You're still getting your all over theme card and your outcome, what you need to surrender to. So starting off right off the bat, my beautiful Taurus, you have precision. So the desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not dissolve into rigidity. So you may be having to do research this week. You may have to be doing some fine work, nitpicky kind of stuff where you need to have your accuracy on par here this week. This is being able to cross your T's and dot your I's. You might find it a little bit tedious this week. Some of you might have to, sit down and write out a list here, a priority list on all the things that you need to get done so that you do have accuracy this week and tick them off. Don't allow yourself to get ticked off, though, because this gives the implication that you could get your back up a little bit here with rigidity. Don't allow yourself to feel that way. Just go forward. If you take your time and you pace yourself, I think you're going to be able to get through this week with all the things that you may have to do. So if you're dealing with anything that has to do with a legal situation, then you're going to have to step up and make sure that you are accurate. Get all the information and do the research that you need to. So it's all about being organized this week. Okay, so coming in here with your first card here, and your first card is the Strength card, and this is where you basically are now in a situation, and you may have to deal with something here where you could be in confrontation with somebody. You could be dealing and communicating with other people, whether in business or on a personal level with family, but you have this ability and personal power and assertiveness to, move forward with kindness here now. I don't usually use these cards, but that's what strength is all about here. And I hate that they have writing on the bottom of them because you're inclined to want to read it, but that's okay. I can read it as well, but you all know I know what the strength card means. So this is about compassion and forgiveness. This is looking at situations now with a kinder, more compassionate way. You might be dealing with family members here. This is the 10 of Cups, beautiful card of energy, means stability in finances, harmony in your home life, and, getting along with your children. Basically, wonderful, wonderful harmony here. Happy ever after means your cups are filling and you're going to have stability, security, not only, in your home life, but in your relationships as well. But strength is always coming into play here. I mean, you may be dealing with family members here where you're going to have to be a little bit more understanding and a little bit stronger inwardly here. Sometimes it's hard to withhold our emotions, especially in the heat of the moment, where if we get defensive, we get our back up, we want to jump right in there and blurt things out. But this card says don't do that. If you're dealing with things in a personal manner here, if you're dealing with family members this week, then be careful, or close friends, or, your chosen family, okay? Because you might have to bring compassion and forgiveness into an equation here in order to deal with it. You're stronger than you really know you are if you're dealing with challenges this week. So step up into the power of that strength as well. Now, I always say you can catch more bees with honey than you ever will with vinegar. And this is about not going in with the roar of the lion in the heat of the moment, because words are things that we cannot take back. So be mindful of that. You could be feeling that energy right now. This is where you are, and wanting harmony and wanting happiness within your home life here. Now, coming in your second position, what is your next step? What is going to happen next here? Well, basically, I think you're planting your seeds here to go towards your garden of prosperity. She is the Queen of Pentacles, and she has that ability to plant her seeds, but she's very patient, waiting for her harvest to come in. Right here, you do have the Two of Pentacles, and you may have a lot of jobs you're going to be dealing with, okay? The next step that you're going to be doing is really becoming busy. So working too hard, maybe too many multiple jobs or tasks you have to do. So you need to bring some balance into the equation. Again, I think you need to chill out here. I think you need to step back and just take a breath, Taurus. Don't allow yourself to get up in the moment and allow yourself to, allow yourself to become turbulent here. Look at the waters behind him. And yet he's enjoying himself. He's got his back to that water. He's got his back to, to the drama that's happening around him. Okay. So remember that. Bring some lighten up and bring some fun into the equation, even if you're really, really busy. You don't have to get all bent out of shape, but you do need to balance. Again, you could be juggling multiple priorities here. And some of you could even be balancing your budget. But, I think you're doing things right here. You're working towards a goal here. And this Queen of Pentacles, she has that ability, as I said, to plant her seeds, be patient, and wait for her harvest to come in. She's extremely maternal. Again, I see situations this week where you will be communicating and dealing with family issues. I see this happening. But just be patient. You might be pulled in a lot of different directions, and everybody's tugging at your coattail. They're showing me, do this, do that, help me with this, help me with that. So you may be having to prioritize what's most important. Now, I take the Two of Pentacles intuitively as two decisions, two choices, two opportunities, and two choices and decisions that you may be making here. Now, coming in the center position here, your third situation, these are the obstacles here. So coming in the center here, you've got balance. So definitely this is the card of temperance. And this is about you blending the ideas of others while you're in sort of this slow mode situation. This is called the obstacle card here. This is in the position of obstacles that could be blocking your way here. And this is all about using restraint here, not jumping in and doing things too quickly, allowing yourself again to blend whatever it is you're doing this week and not overload yourself, okay? The balance card is all about doing things in moderation. It's the temperance, okay? But while you're here, you could be blending your viewpoints with other people, in communication with other people in a creative way here, okay? That's where the strengths card's coming in here again for you. So, dealing with people, family members perhaps, close friends on an emotional level, I do think that's what you're going to be doing. You have the power here and to use your own self-control and be patient, balance yourself in the process. Now, coming in with that, you have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is all about tapping into your higher self. You could be tapping into your own spirituality. Maybe you're doing more meditative work, which is going to help bring balance into you, which is going to help you get over any obstacles. So take your time. Don't push yourself so hard this week. I do think that, you have the ability here that you need to do things precise, but don't push yourself so hard. Pace yourself. Now, you could also be joining groups this week. You could be bringing new groups in. Maybe you're getting into some holistic healing. You're getting into people that are, walking a spiritual path, leaning into the higher self. Maybe you're getting involved in people doing what I do. But nevertheless, I do think you are going to bring people, and this is how you're going to get over these obstacles, because both cards relate to blending ideas together. Okay, so I think this week you're going to be asking for help, getting the help that you need. It's almost as though you're going to say, wow, I can't believe that this has happened to me. It's almost like you've been given this sort of, blessing in disguise. Now, coming in your fourth position here, this is your strength and your resources. Well, basically, you have the World card. And the World card is all about success. The World card says things are going to the next level. So, you're going to be able to see that you have the resources coming in, and the universe is basically telling you that you've got what you need here. And maybe the resources are coming in here by other people stepping up to assist you this week. Okay, so this is a beautiful card that says it's accomplishments, it's spiritual enlightenment, it's freedom to do whatever you want, and to be proud of yourself, taking things to the next level. Okay, beautiful. The world's opening up for you here. Maybe you're going to be thinking of traveling as well. It could be for business or it could be for pleasure. The Knight of Swords steps in here. Now, if you're dealing with any, with this, your strength is going to be standing up here and being careful of your move. Okay, be careful, because the Knight of Swords is fast moving action, and it requires you to get up, go in a direction to do something that's very, very important. But you need to be precise. You could be asked to sign very important life-changing legal documents here, or correspondence of some sort. So be careful when you do that. Yes, you can't sit on your laurels and wait for it and put it off. Whatever's coming in here could make a big difference on where you land, land here with the World card. So be careful. The Knight of Swords comes in very quickly and requires you to move on something quite expediently. So be careful when you do it though, because I always show this picture of him running up here to jump on this motorcycle. The ground, and he can't see what's on the other side of the hill. The ground that he's running on is very uneven. He's not on a paved road, and he's just going for what he wants. He gets the call and he's going for it. He's all excited. Well, remember, just be careful. Okay, plan your move. Be more precise. Don't set yourself up this week to make mistakes. Okay, coming in your final position, and this is your potential outcome. You've got the beautiful Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is all about being compassionate, understanding, being able to deal with to people in a kind, understanding manner. She's very maternal. She's loving and compassionate. She can be psychic too. She is a water sign here, and also she puts herself ahead of everybody else. So you might be doing that this week. The potential outcome is you may be asked to try to do a lot of things again, and I think this is why the balance keeps showing up in this reading. You may be asked, and people are pulling on your coat strings to do this and do that. Trust your deep psychic insights. Trust that you need to care for yourself. Even though you're caring for others, you need to not forget about your own self here. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself. Now, I do think you're going to be articulate. I think you have this ability to put yourself in the other person's shoes. With the Strength card, you're definitely going to be compassionate. It's the same with the Queen of Pentacles. She's quite maternal, and I do think that you're going to take on more of a nurturing attitude towards people around you that you're going to be dealing with. Okay, she has this deep love for family. A lot of this is talking about family, so she has this deep love for family as well. And you know what, any decisions that you're going to make it with your heart. Think about being strong internally, okay? Understanding, compassionate, forgiving here, because you want harmony here within this family unit circle, whether it's your chosen family, as I said, of circle of friends, or your actual family. Now, coming in with her, you have the Nine of Wands, and this is standing up for yourself, not giving up, protecting what you've created, and maybe it is the family unit. Maybe it is the circle that you've created of strength and support around you. So don't back down. Keep moving forward, my beautiful Taurus. This is about, advocating for yourself, not giving up. You're creating something here and you need to protect it. So it could be, maybe you're protecting your finances here within your family, your job security, or the security of being with this family unit here. So don't give up, okay? This is a beautiful, beautiful week here where I do think that you're going to be getting the assistance that you need, dealing with family issues and having to juggle a lot of work here. But at the end of the day, when the world shows up, it's success, and you're going to be able to pull it off because I think you have assistance here to guide and help you. Definitely, you've got to be precise, especially if you're dealing with any signing of legal documents this week. Now, what do you need to surrender to? Non-action. Well, good luck with that one, because this week certainly looks quite busy. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. Okay, so let's go back to this Strength here and the family unit. Maybe there has been some sort of opposing energy. Maybe there's been a debate. Maybe there's been an argument. Maybe there's been a misunderstanding. Maybe there, and you have to just step back and let them come to you. Don't force an issue this week if you're dealing with somebody here. Even though if you know you're right, I think you need to just step back and not push yourself. Remember, balance, temperance, moderation. Don't go jumping in with the roar of the lion here and regret later in the heat of the moment. So again, I think it's time for you just to, if there's some sort of situation you're dealing with this week, just step back, take a breather, look at the situation, be a little more understanding, and I think, things will work out in your favor if it is an issue with some of you when you're dealing with an opposing energy around you this week. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your reading, and I wish you a great remainder to today and the beautiful, optimistic, promising week here to look forward to. And I'll see you soon.